We learn of the preparations underway by the San Juan Bautista Parade and Festival to celebrate Puerto Rican culture heritage, and we meet a young actress and her vision for making it big. And we learn of a group that is helping to make a difference for children in Dominican Republic. It's all here on the next Latino Motion. Join us.
Choose quality, value, distinction. Choose Stockton.
Latino Motion with Bert Lopez is presented by Latino Motion Public Affairs Media, a New Jersey nonprofit corporation, and Stockton University. This edition of Latino Motion with Bert Lopez is brought to you by the HD Studios at the campus of Stockton University. Funding for Latino Motion is provided by Atlanticare, healthcare you can believe in. Atlantic City Electric, energy for a changing world. And South Jersey Gas.
Hi, my name is Ciani Ruiz, and I am the queen of the San Juan Bautista Parade, and I would like to invite you to participate in our 60th annual parade and festival on June 18th at the Camden Waterfront. It's an exciting family event, and it's free. Hope to see you there.
Welcome to Latino Motion, a weekly interview show highlighting issues impacting New Jersey's Latino community while advancing understanding of Latino cultural heritage and contributions to our society. And here is your host, Bert Lopez.
Buenos dias and welcome to Latino Motion. The San Juan Bautista Parade and Festival has been a South Jersey tradition for 60 years. Joining me to discuss this year's event and celebration of Puerto Rican cultural heritage is Juan Gonzalez and Ciana Ruiz. Ciana and Juan, welcome both of you to Latino Motion. And Juan, this is not your first time here to the show, and certainly we're once again celebrating Latino cultural heritage, more specifically Puerto Rican heritage, 60 years of the parade.
That's right. Yes.
Tell me a little bit about what's going on this year.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you very much, Bert. It's always a pleasure to be here with you, and we really appreciate your support on behalf of the Parada San Juan Bautista. The San Juan Bautista Parade is the big Puerto Rican parade of Camden, New Jersey, and as you mentioned, this year we're celebrating 60 years. The parade and festival started in 1957 through the efforts of the parishioners of the Lady of Fatima Church, in particular Father Leonardo Carreri. And my mother was one of the members back then, Ramona Gonzalez.
It's in your blood, right?
It's in my blood, yes.
But now we want to pass it on to the next generation as well, and we have Ciana here. Tell me a little bit about, now you're the queen of the festival, and you just got that crown on May the 7th. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
It was an amazing experience, and I am blessed and honored to have been crowned queen of the San Juan Bautista Parade, and it was quite a journey, but I can say it was worth it.
So your parents are involved with the parade, or you just been involved with the parade for quite some time?
It's a family tradition to go to the parade, but we've never really been personally involved with it.
Well, now you are. And hopefully that's what you want to do, right, Juan? You want to continue to pass this on to the youth.
Absolutely, for future generations, absolutely. And we, on behalf of the committee, we're very proud of our queen and in the court. Yes, and we look forward to having her on a float just right through downtown Camden and the waterfront area. And it's coming up. The parade itself is Sunday, June 18th.
So let's talk a little bit about that now. So it's a parade. Yes. At the end of the parade, it's a festival. Correct. Tell me a little bit. Let's start with the parade. Where does it start? What time?
Sure. The parade, again, is Sunday, June 18th, Father's Day this year. Okay. It starts at the Molina School on 7th and Elm Street. That's the North Camden section of the city. Then it comes down to 3rd Street, across 3rd Street, all the way down through the center of the city, Martin Luther King Boulevard, Mickle Boulevard, and then it goes up into the Wiggins Waterfront Park, which is the park right there across from downtown Philadelphia, from the Penn's Landing area of Philadelphia. And the parade starts at 12 noon. The festival right there at the park, at the Wiggins Waterfront Park, starts about 3 p.m. until 8 p.m. that same day.
I know this is a Puerto Rican heritage celebration, but it's really open for everyone, and a lot of Latin Americans, folks from throughout Latin America, Dominican Republic, Mexico, are all joining in the parade.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, it is the San Juan Bautista Parade, which is in honor of the patron saint of Puerto Rico. So yes, it is a Puerto Rican parade and festival, but we always invite everyone who wants to participate with us, join us in our celebration, celebrating our culture, our heritage, our music, our dance, our food, our language.
And one of the most important things is free.
And it is free,
It's
absolutely.
free, so it's a good cultural event, free for the community. Tell me a little bit about the food and the arts and crafts that are going to be available.
Sure. At the park, again, at the Waterfront Park, from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. is the festival, and there's a Latin concert, free. Again, the magic word is free. And there are vendors. We have food like the traditional foods like arroz con gandules, the rice and peas, the meats, the little empanadillas. And
Anna's shaking her head. So I know she likes that
she's hungry
that
already.
nice food. Right now, I understand that you have Tony Vega as the headliner?
Yes, he's our headliner for that afternoon. Again, from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Wiggins Waterfront Park there. And Tony Vega is our big headliner. Yeah, so salsa. But we have salsa, we have some merengue, some bachata, a little reggaeton. We mixed it all up.
Sounds like a great time. And again, let's just stress the fact that it's a good, clean family event.
Absolutely. And as we mentioned, in this year in particular, it falls on Father's Day. So it's a perfect venue and a perfect opportunity to bring the fathers, the grandfathers, great-great-grandfathers, bring the whole family to come out and celebrate.
Let's talk about some other things you're doing. Obviously, the pageant took place, and you have a gala also coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
The gala is on the eve of the parade, so the gala is Saturday, June 17th in Cherry Hill at the Crown Plaza, which is a very elegant event. You know, many of the men wear the tuxedos, the ladies with the gowns. Our queen will be there in the court as well. And at the gala, we use that opportunity to present the scholarship recipients. The San Juan Bautista Parade year-round does fundraising and to the benefit of our scholarship fund, which we award 4 college students who are from Camden, but they could attend college anywhere they wish. And every year we give scholarships to 4 students who are from Camden and are going off to college.
You have a bonus this year because right after this event on Monday, there's also a bonus with the Gran Combo that's going to be part of the celebration there at Wiggins Park.
And that's part of that whole weekend festival. Again, Saturday the 17th is the gala. Sunday the 18th is the parade and the festival at the Wiggins Park. And as you mentioned, Bert, that Monday evening, this is going to blow off the roof of the city of Camden. El Gran Combo de Puerto Rico, who's been performing for over 50 years. They're going to join us for a free concert right there at the Waterfront Park that Monday, June 19th in the evening.
And see, Anna, it's important for the youth to get involved with their culture as well. Yes. And so you're having a great experience so far?
Yes, I am. And I'm very happy for the youth to be a part of this because it's really important that they keep in touch with their culture.
Yeah. And it's open for everyone, so it's a good opportunity for everyone to experience Latino culture.
Yes. And that's what it's all about, passing on the culture to the future generations. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a product of the parade environments with my mother, Ramona Gonzalez, as one of the original founders. Literally, I've been involved all of my life, but it is an honor to pass on that on to the future generations because of, you know, in the future, we will not be here, but it's up to the future generations to continue.
This is all the time we have. Thank you so much for sharing this information. And please stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Latino Motion.
Latino Motion with Bert Lopez is presented by Latino Motion Public Affairs Media, a New Jersey nonprofit corporation. Join us online at www.latinomotion.tv. Find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We encourage your comments and contributions for show topics.
Welcome back to Latino Motion. It is inspiring to see a Latina like Jennifer Lopez dominate the TV screen. This is the ambition for many young Latinas, and joining me is one local Latina who is seeking stardom with the support of her mother. I'm pleased to have Jenna Rivera and her mother Mara here to discuss their journey. Welcome, ladies, to Latino Motion.
Thank you for having us.
So, you're the model, the actress. Why you want to get into this business?
So I've seen a lot of my inspirations on TV and in magazines, and I always thought when I was little, man, I want to be like them. So that was basically my number one inspiration.
You're still little. You're only 12 years old.
Yes.
Where are you going to school now?
I go to Rosa International Middle School.
Okay. And basically, you've just been doing this for how long in terms of modeling?
I've been acting and modeling for 3.5 years.
3.5 years. And obviously, Mom, you've been supportive of this journey. Not everyone wants their child to go into show business, but obviously you've been supporting. Tell me a little bit about how you've done that.
Well, it's exactly what you say. Not many parents can do this or even will do this. It was really hard, but I didn't want to be in the way of her talent. It is her talent. It is what God has blessed her with, and she just kept telling us how she wanted to be in TV. And we just wanted to give her that opportunity. So we stepped back and said, let's watch her carefully and make great decisions for her along the way and just let her shine.
Now, I see the resume in front of me, and it's only been 3 years, but you certainly have done a lot of things already. Film, television, commercials, videos, and even theater. So it's a great accomplishment in just 3 years. How did you get started? What agency did you get with?
I started out in a modeling training, acting and modeling training, which is called AMTC. And what you do is you audition to be in the program, and I auditioned, and I'm so great. I was literally so grateful and just so humbled to be in it. And they trained me, and then eventually a couple months later after the training and practicing over and over, I was able to go to a convention in Orlando, Florida, and that's how I got where I am now with all the agents.
Oh, great. And so now she's being represented by an agency.
Yes, she's represented by W Talent Management, also known as Wilhelmina Models. They're pretty big in New York and in Pennsylvania. And they just changed their name to W Talent Management because they partnered with Lifetime TV. They represent us currently.
Let's talk a little bit about the journey. You've already done several commercials, film, television. Walk me through. Tell me about the film.
So with filming, I've obviously got a acting and modeling management that got me to where I am now. And I auditioned for that certain part, and I was able to go behind the scenes a little bit and see what it's like to be in those shows and have the opportunity to see all the actors and actresses.
Let's talk about some of the TV work you've done.
I've been in Hub with a Hub commercial, and I've been in a Lego commercial, a Lego production. So when you go into New York City and you go into the Lego store, you would see me up there in the little TV examples on building the Legos. I've also been in Billy on the Street's comedy sketch show. And that's the little comedy show that I participated in, which I am so blessed and grateful to be in.
So you're really getting some good experience, and that the phone calls are coming to do more gigs, so to speak. So tell me a little bit about the journey you have planned for California. And Mommy, I know you're spearheading that. You're trying to get some support to help Jenna in her journey to go to California. What is she going to be doing there?
So it's called the Industry Network. It is a huge convention in LA, and they have over 150 casting directors from LA, from New York, all the big cities. Wow. And they come, every year they come down to her agency, to different agencies, and they audition children, adults who have the potential to go to LA. And she auditioned for them, and they wanted her to go, and we decided, hey, let's do it. And so we're doing a fundraiser for her to get her to LA, and that'll be the end of this month. She'll be competing in a lot of different showcases.
That's terrific. You excited?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Tell me a little bit about what advice you would give other children like yourself, you're only 12 years old, that would like to get into this. I mean, and actually convincing the parents that this is something they want to do.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to give a piece of advice to like a child that wants to be in the industry and things like that, I would say be strong, never give up, and also put your mind to what you want to do, and don't think about the negative, because there are a lot of people out there that'll be jealous and put you down for what you want to accomplish. And I just say don't worry about that, because that's not what matters.
It's having that vision that matters, right? And Mom, how about what advice would you give to a parent who has a child that's interested in following this show business career?
As a parent, I would say watch your child carefully. If they have a talent and they want to do something, don't get in their way, support them. And you can be a great support. They look for that as in a parent. And just watch over them carefully and make decisions for them, but don't give up. Don't give up.
So this is very exciting. And hopefully, like we see Jennifer Lopez on TV, one day we're going to see Jenna on TV. So we're looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us here on Latino Motion. Wish you a lot of success. And please stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Latino Motion.
Latino Motion with Bert Lopez is presented by Latino Motion Public Affairs Media, a New Jersey nonprofit corporation. Join us online at www.latinomotion.tv. Find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. We encourage your comments and contributions for show topics.
Welcome back to Latino Motion. There are many children in need throughout the world, and one group has focused their efforts to help the children most in need in Dominican Republic. Joining me to discuss this mission is Yolanda Smith with the foundation Fuente de Vida. Yolanda, welcome to Latino Motion.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you for the invitation.
So Fuente de Vida, which means source of life or fountain of life, was an organization that you started.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about it.
We are a foundation, it's an organization about try to change the life, the thousands of kids in Dominican Republic.
You started this how long ago?
About 9 years ago.
Tell me a little bit about what inspired you to form this foundation.
First of all, I come from the art. I come from the farm. I come from there. That's inspired me because my father have 11 kids. I'm the number 5.
Okay.
And we was very poor, very poor. And that time I say, if one day I be someone and I can help my people, I go back and help other kids.
So you experienced the need yourself as a child. And,
Yes.
You know, and I guess some people may say, well, you live in the United States. Why not help the needy children here in the U.S.?
Exactly.
But you thought that it's more important to help those kids because a dollar there goes a long way compared to the need that's here, correct?
Yeah, we send the stuff to we started buy clothes, buy food, stuff like that to Dominican Republic, and send it to Dominican Republic. And the first mission when we went there and bring all the stuff, we saw how people appreciate it, how people need all that stuff. And that's how we started to do that every 6 months.
So you mentioned the little group that you got from the church. You got other families and friends involved.
Now we got about 20 volunteers.
Okay.
We have police and boards. We have doctors. We have lawyers. A lot of volunteers. They help us.
Let's talk about some of the things your foundation does. And some of the needs. So what is the need, and what are you supplying?
We supply clothes, shoes, book, medicine. A lot of medicine. There is a lot of part of the Dominican Republic, those kids don't have nothing. Nothing. Even for buying one aspirin.
Tell me about some of the success stories, some of the kids you've helped.
We have a lot of kids. We help a lot of kids. We have, what I can tell you, we had the other days, like 6 months ago, they bring to our office a little girl. She had like a gastroenteritis problem and was so bad. The doctor said she's not going to make it. Maybe she can stay for 3 or 6 months, no more. And finally, the foundation take the girl, and 6 months later, we give it to the mother. And she's okay now. She's so bad.
She wasn't getting the proper care, and obviously the foundation stepped in to do that. Now, you started some fundraising events trying to get the funds to help, and you also teamed up with doctors and other agencies in the Dominican Republic. What part of Dominican Republic?
We in La Romana, the east coast de La Romana, but we help like Higüey, San Pedro, Atomayor, like a 4 another town close to La Romana. We had about 1,100 kids already.
1,100 kids,
yes,
wow.
a lot. And family, we support the family, we help the family the most we can. Because some of the kids, they got the parents, but the parents can help us. They don't have nothing.
It's very tragic in many instances that, and fortunately there are people and organizations like yours that's making a difference in the lives of those kids.
We try, we work hard every day for try to make, we know we can change the world, but at least we can make those kids be a better life every day, like, you know.
It's certainly a great heart and great work that you do. Well, thank you again for joining us. And thank you for joining us at home once again here on Latino Motion.
Choose quality, value, distinction. Choose Stockton.
Funding for Latino Motion is provided by Atlanticare, healthcare you can believe in. Atlantic City Electric, energy for a changing world. And South Jersey Gas.